Our Sunday brunch this week is going to be a really nice and easy brunch for me to make. So just some bagels toasted up with butter. If people want jam or cream cheese, they can have that. I have strawberry or plain. Then to go along with them, some smoothies. So plain Greek yogurt, I'll add a dash of agave into it. And also like this frozen fruit, which is strawberries, mangoes, and pineapples. I went with butter and strawberry cream cheese. How delicious. And there is my smoothie. And once I'm done that, I'll enjoy an iced coffee. Trexa and I are going to go see Goat, the movie. And so my husband's going to make supper. So it's going to be spaghetti with Alfredo and marinara sauce, baked or unbaked, one of the two. He's prepared for either.
Baked.
It's going to be baked? Okay. So when I get home from the movie, I'm going to have myself some baked pasta. Ooh. Ooh, husband did well. Yum. All right, you can make this from now on. Delish.
Thank you.
Thanks again, Mike. So yummy.
Anytime except Monday to Saturday.
A friend of mine dropped off this garlic naan bread for us. She's like, her family's just not going to use it. So I thought, why not make some an item that we used to make all the times when our older kids were younger, naan bread butter, or not butter chicken, naan bread barbecue chicken pizza. We used to make it all the time, especially when they had swimming lessons. So I'm going to make some of that tonight for supper. Here's what they look like after they come out of the oven. I added aged cheddar, marbled cheese, chicken breasts, and yellow peppers to them. And I have 4 more about to go into the oven for leftovers for our lunches for tomorrow. So that's really nice. And I also made a side Caesar to go with them as well. Here it is, all plated up. I added some Asiago to the Caesar salad and some croutons. Now we're ready to enjoy. And for those who haven't already enjoyed some of these St. Patty's sprinkle sugar cookies that I made today, people can have that for dessert if they already haven't had it for after school snack. Supper this evening is chicken veggie stir fry. So the chicken is just starting. Going to boil some water and cook up these noodles to go along with it. Vegetables will be carrots, broccoli, baby corn, yellow and red pepper, and snap peas. And then the stir fry sauce will be a combination of Asian sesame dressing, soya sauce, and honey. And here is my portion of our stir fry this evening. Supper this evening is going to be a soup. Now, I thought I had a broccoli, but I don't. So it's going to be interesting. The base will be this chicken broth. I have some onion, garlic, a little bit of cauliflower, carrots, no broccoli as mentioned, and potatoes. So that will be the soup. With this soup, I also have made, see, there you can see, some bread. It's a French bread, but I also added some garlic and Italian seasonings to it. Well, this dinner just went from bad to worse because I have no cheese outside of spicy cheese. So I added some red pepper flakes just to add a tiny bit of heat to the soup. And now the cheese will add even more. The bread turned out really nice, I think. But then my hand blender is dying as well. So the soup is not a nice creamy soup. It is a chunky. So yeah, this one will probably go down in the books, but for all the wrong reasons. Supper tonight was supposed to be Caesar salad or chicken Caesar salad wraps until I looked in the freezer and found out we had no chicken. I have to go grocery shopping tomorrow, so yeah. So these wraps are just, I'll show you my husband's because I cut it his open. Romaine lettuce, Caesar salad dressing, Asiago cheese, bacon, and croutons. And then because it's, you're missing chicken, which is, quite filling, I gave people some apples and some grapefruit. Tonight I am making some wonton ramen. So I'm using up our wontons and Korean dumplings that need to be used up in the freezer. We had a meal like this a couple weeks ago. It was so good. So I have, actually I'll show you. These dumplings, majority of those are in mine. I have just a couple of the chicken cilantro because we had like 3 left over. And this is beef ramen, and then for vegetables, yellow pepper, carrots, and broccoli. I'm gonna cook it all together and then top it off with some cubed Havarti cheese. And there it is, all done. I can't wait to enjoy it. This week, our Saturday breakfast has turned into a Saturday brunch. I made some Pillsbury cinnamon buns. gave everyone half a grapefruit and also some pumpkin seeds and almonds. Tonight's dinner is from a creator on Instagram, Cooking in the Northwest. His meals look so delicious, and he has posted these, what are they called? Cheeseburger ranch pickle, something like that, like ranch pickle cheeseburger sliders. And I probably butchered the name, but oh well. So what I am going to do is cut open these buns, brown up some beef with salt and pepper. I'm going to use some onion, garlic powder, and paprika. For the ranch pickle dressing, some ranch seasonings, pickle juice, diced up pickles, mayo, and he said milk, but I'm going to use some cream. Then to top it off with some cheese slices, I'm going to use Havarti cheese shredded on top and bacon. Bake it up and enjoy. It looks delicious. So I'm really excited about this dinner. All right, here it is, all done, looks good. And I just did a simple side salad with romaine lettuce, celery, cucumbers, pumpkin seeds, and ranch dressing to stay on the right ranch note with the rest of the meal. We had to run to the mall after church today, so 3 of us came and got some fresh sliced pizza. It's good enough? Yeah, delicious. We'll return some of this home to the ones that are there. Today was the time change. We lost an hour's sleep, and I actually did great for most of the day, except for this afternoon. Now I am so tired, but I have this rotisserie chicken that needs to be used up. I purchased it to make this chicken noodle soup, so I must persevere through and get it done. So I'm gonna saute up onion, garlic, and then add in carrots and celery. We're gonna season it with Italian seasoning, red pepper flakes, parsley, rosemary, thyme, and some dill. This is just from my freezer cut up. And then I'll add in the chicken broth. I need 3 cartons of the chicken broth. I'm gonna dice up these little potatoes for it as well. And then when it's getting close to done, I'll add in this whole package of egg noodles. And while that's cooking, I'm gonna shred up the chicken, the rotisserie chicken, and add it in at the end. And then we'll also use these buns up from last night's supper so that they don't get wasted. And buns and butter with soup, fantastic. Here is the soup all done. Oh, that plate's too heavy. It's a really nice hearty soup. Makes a large batch, so this will be mine. I added some crackers on the side along with bun and butter. Today's supper is sweet chili chicken, and I breaded it to make it a little bit crispy, but I think I added too much flour, so I'm going to figure this out on another day. But for today, I think it'll be okay. It's chicken thighs as well. And then here is some basmati rice, and I'm just steaming up yellow, red pepper, and snappies to go along with the dinner. It wasn't a clean meal to cook. I was gonna have some big cleanup to do tonight, but there it is, all plated. It looks good, so hopefully we get some 2 thumbs up with this new meal. And for dessert this evening, my husband and I are going to enjoy some popcorn with the hockey game. Here you go, Mike. For supper tonight, I'm going to make us some Creole chicken Caesar salad. This has been marinating all through the night. Soy sauce or Cheshire sauce and lemon. And then I'm going to take it from there and just put it in the rub, which is like brown sugar, cayenne pepper, paprika, chili powder, garlic powder, salt. Gonna brown up some of this grainy sourdough bread that I purchased from Costco and just cut up and froze. Added butter, Italian seasoning, and Parmesan. So that's gonna get nice and crunchy. Then the Caesar salad will be romaine lettuce, a crouton, Caesar salad dressing, of course, and I'll shred up some Asiago to go on top of it. It is all finished and plated together. That's all the Asiago. That's my portion. Hopefully it's as good as last time. We are having pepperoni pizza for supper tonight. I just got the dough out of the warmer oven, and this is enough dough for 2 very large pizzas. Pepperoni, the pizza sauce, Italian seasoning, mozzarella cheese. We'll be able to have enough for supper and lunches tomorrow. There they are, all made up. Gonna bake them in the oven for about 30 minutes. And to go along with the pizza, I made a very quick veggie salad just with cucumber, celery, red pepper, added feta, and dressed it up with Italian dressing. And there's the pizza finished. All right, there's mine. Can't wait. Love pepperoni pizza. Just a little tiny dessert this evening because I needed to try out this magic shell that I made. My daughter's class is having an ice cream party tomorrow, so we're all bringing an item. So I thought I'd make some magic shell, but I wanted to test it out first, and yay, it worked. It is firm on the ice cream. I can't really do this with one hand, but I think you can see that. It's no longer liquidy. So success, yay. Yay for her and her class, and yay for me. We have some extra milk left over this week. I just purchased 2 new jugs, so I thought this would be a good time to make the Jell-O pudding. Just gonna take 2 cups of milk, whisk it together with the mixture inside here, and then let it sit, and it can be ready for our dessert for this evening. Tonight our supper will be pasta, some rigatoni. I'll probably use 1.5 bags. Then some of this pasta sauce, thick and zesty, yum, yum, yum. I'm gonna grate up some old cheddar to go on top of it all. Nice and easy for dinner tonight. And there it is, all done. Just finished up our last day of school today. We are officially on spring break, and I wanted to celebrate with a simple meal that was easy for me to make. So I made some basic quesadillas, Greek yogurt, salsa, mozzarella, old cheddar, and then I drizzled mine because I really love the chipotle aioli on it. And that will be our simple supper tonight. So great when something is easy and delicious. And for dessert this evening, we are going to enjoy, at least 3 people are going to enjoy some chocolate pudding. It's basically like a worms and dirt without the worms. 2 have whipping cream, and everyone has some crushed up mini Oreos to add a little bit of crunch to the pudding. It is officially the first day of spring break for us, so I'm making a nice brunch. We don't have very much of this pancake mix, but I'm just gonna use whatever's left and make them into blueberry pancakes. Cook up some bacon in a pot. If you have never tried it, it's by far the best way to cook bacon, and it doesn't dry it out, but it cooks all the fat up, so it's nice and moist and chewy. I have some maple syrup here for the pancakes as well. Cook up some eggs to go along with the meal and add a banana into it for everyone. Breakfast is baking up really nice. I want to show you the bacon because it's almost finished. This is what it will look like. It does take a lot longer to cook it up like this, but it's well worth it. It just cooks in its own fat, so that's why all the jiggly parts are going to be perfectly cooked up, but not dried out. So yeah, this is what it looks like. This is almost finished, probably 1 more minute. Here's one of the first orders. This is my husband's. Yum, yum, yum. All right, Mike, yours is ready. Moving on to our supper, I'm going to make some beef stew in the crock pot. So here's my stewing beef. I'm gonna add in some golden and ruby potatoes, carrots, peas, onion, because I thought I had like onion soup mix. I do not. Unfortunately, because that's quite a big part of how I make it. Anyways, 2 things of gravy, rosemary, and beef broth, and I'm going to slow cook it for 6 to 8 hours. There it is already, and I added Worcestershire sauce into there as well, and then seasoned the beef with salt, pepper, and Montreal spice. I do not add flour to my beef because I find it like it makes it slimy. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, but I just don't like it. So if I need to thicken the gravy up, I'll do it later with some cornstarch, but for now, that is it. Oh, and to go along with it, I'm making some French bread. It won't even start for another 5 hours now, put the delayed start on, which is super nice, but I thought bread and butter will go great with the stew. And then just to make the day even better, later on for dessert, we're gonna enjoy some strawberry rhubarb pie because it is a pie day today, and we will put some vanilla ice cream along with it. So we are eating very well today. This smells so good. I wish you could smell it. It turned out amazing. It looks great, it tastes great. I tasted the gravy and it's bang on. The French loaf turned out really well too, and I just thought I'd cut them into some thick rectangles so it's really strong and good for dipping. People can add butter if they want. Oh, but man, I'm so excited to eat this because I've had to endure its beautiful, its beautiful aroma for so long. Strawberry rhubarb pie is my absolute favorite pie, and I can't think of a better way than this to end the day.